straight in, or you want to pass the song first?
If you like. We're gonna get into a little bit of everything today.
So logos go on the screen. Everyone has banners, but it's not really needed.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get another like DJ thing. You know what I mean? Like just for the DJs.
Fire.
And then the hosts go there. So all these seats elevate, at least those do. People come in, they watch the show. Tomorrow's gonna be so busy in here. The show tomorrow's, yeah, it's gonna be packed.
Who all doing tomorrow?
Simba show tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So Simba's up there. That's Simba. Yeah. So her show's tomorrow. She'll be here doing her thing. And it's really it. Yeah. And then I built this.
Ready when you are,
This is a
kid.
rock station.
Yeah, give me a
Yeah.
You got it.
How long do you gonna go for?
Hey, LV.
16:30. We're gonna talk about a little bit of everything. Do you never look at the YouTube or any of the clips? Like, nah, we gonna talk about everything.
I'll watch it. I'll do my research for positive. Remember, I'll mention that it was like B-Roy introduced me to you, man. Chatted. I met you through them. You had your own show at Night Shade Lounge.
Okay, that makes sense.
We have a whole picture together. You don't even recognize.
Bro,
I didn't have hair at the time.
There we go. Okay, that's why I be drunk as hell too. So it's not nobody's fault but my own. Nobody's fault but my own. But definitely.
All right, ready?
Oh yeah, let's see.
All right, we're going live in
Definitely
3,
going down another show soon.
2.
Let me know. I got another show too. I'm gonna talk about it.
Okay.
All her own stuff, and then they need to build it.
What's up, world? How are y'all doing? It's your boy DJ Red Tables, the friendliest DJ you know. Today I have with me somebody that is an entrepreneur and just like he does a lot of things today. He does a lot of things and we're gonna get into all of them. Sir, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself today?
It's your boy Nate, man. Back with another one, boy DJ Red Tables. We here to talk that talking about that. Well, y'all know how it go.
Big Nate, dog. Alright, well first off, let's get into a little groundwork for a little bit. How old are you? Where are you from? How long you been in the O? Let's talk about it.
I'm 23, about to be 24 in February, Aquarius gang. So if you're Aquarius, shout out to my Aquarius, my Aquarius people. I've been in Orlando my whole life, born and raised. I went to Memorial down the street. I went to Jones High School.
There we go.
So I'm a big Orlando person.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. So let's get into what you actually do. First off, first thing first. The insurance man. I need you to give everybody your greatest pitch right now. Just when you walk up and people are like, "Oh man, I need insurance." What would you tell somebody?
First off, I'll tell them I don't sell insurance. I help you get paid after a car accident. So if you need help with a car accident, I'm able to connect you with doctors and attorneys at a faster rate than normal. We get them on the phone. We get you locked in the same day. So say for instance, God forbid you get in an accident, I'm able to connect you with the doctors and attorneys right there on the phone. You sign, and then we can get you locked in.
How long would you say that process usually takes?
It all depends on the case. So it all depends on if you was the passenger or the driver. It all depends on how many appointments you go to, depending on, and just think of the process. You know, a lot of people be doing other stuff they ain't supposed to be doing. We ain't gonna sell them out, but you know, it's we do everything the right way, the legit way.
We know what people really be doing when they drive. I mean, at the end of the day, but it's good to know that people take care of people.
For sure.
For those that always want to mess up. Now, before we get on anything else, damn, this always happens.
I'll be like that too, trust me.
Yeah, it was like right there, and it just. Okay. Say you from the O.
Mm-hmm.
You said you got a show coming up.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, so for the people who watching, I'm fairly new, still new grade to the city. I threw two shows called SOB, Stand on Business.
There we go.
I bring independent artists who don't really got the platform. I bring them on my platform and I give them a crowd, and I don't charge them nothing for it. Because I believe in the music. If you're on my show, I believe in your music. If I don't pick you, it's not nothing. I just don't believe in the music. I threw two shows. One was the first one was on May 6th. I had a lot of people like Goldie, Pan, Fell the Great, BTG Murder, ABC Smoke, and then everybody loved the show. And then I threw another one July 29th. That one was even crazier. So we had a good time, we rocked out. But the difference between this show and the next show that I'm throwing, nobody has done this. It's an all-girl show.
They're on Mondays.
All girls SOB. It's gonna be called Girls Invade SOB. So I wanted to do something for the ladies because you know there's the Sexy Red, there's the Gorillas, things of that nature.
Yeah.
That's taking over the game. So a lot of women are not getting the light they are being shed. So I'm bringing it to the light.
You know, I'm not mad at you for that because at the end of the day, we were actually just talking about. Excuse me. We were actually just talking about doing a women event. And I ain't mad at you for that because, like,
January 27th, we in there.
There's some women in this city, like, I put them up against any man, like, and they'll body them. Like,
They be doing their thing.
No questions asked, but, I mean, it's just the world that we live in today, you know? I hate it. I hate that some people don't get platforms because of popularity or some other stuff like that, you know? And that is pretty, you know, I salute anybody that does platforms for independent artists, especially when you're looking out for them at the end of the day.
Definitely.
So, tell them where your show is going to be at and everything that comes.
We're looking at Royalty Studios. It's a new studio that's coming out. It's on the east side of town. Every place that I do my shows, the next time it gets shut down. Like the first show was so crazy. I wasn't expecting to sell 150 tickets. My first ever show.
There you go.
So when I did that, everybody didn't want to go home. Like everybody was outside drinking, smoking, you know, having a good time. And then they was like, bro, you gotta do another one. And it's like the way I do my shows, I'm gonna give y'all a little secret sauce. I do content for all the artists. So we do a day where we do content. Everybody comes. If they can't make it, we find other ways for them so I can promote them the whole month. And I give myself that 2-month promotion so I can have a good, you know, turnout.
Nice. What would you say your biggest show that you've had thus far?
The second one was definitely big because the people that missed the first one came to the second.
Oh, fuck. Okay. That makes sense, though.
But the first one was like, it made history because it was never seen before. So it's like, who is these artists and who is this dude, Nate? Like, okay, let's see what them boys about. So they both was kind of like similar. But the second one had more of an impact because more people showed up and it was like, you know, vibe.
So this third one is literally like, all right.
We're going to see what Nate
Guns and Roses.
Definitely.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick commercial break real quick. Our engineer T back there is going to play some fly music. I don't know what song he's going to play, but just give me something, T. Give me something cordial.
So is it all
What's up, y'all, man? Y'all tapped in with my people, man. Tony!
Yeah, January is gonna be like my real come around.
It's time mango. I'm some bullshit. It ain't no Kango. MULA, that's my lingo. Might come from the same town, but we ain't the same, no. I'm just doing my thing, no. I don't fuck with no lame. I stay in my lane, no.
Yes, sir, that's red table, you know.
Hey, you need to come up here. You need to hit me up so that you can come up here, bud. I've been trying to get in contact with you for a minute. And I know you gonna say I ain't hit you up. I haven't, but I've been trying to get in contact with you for a minute.
All my life, now they see.
Hey,
I'm just trying to make it like the world. Ain't really have nothing else. You should see us popping bottles.
Tony be everywhere, bro. You can't miss Tony. Like, I went to Rolling Out, Tony in the truck.
yes, bro, they just did it for art. That's why he didn't come on the show, because I want to talk about that. I want to talk about how they got their new ball.
Let's do it. Alright, I just dropped the interview.
Say that.
I just dropped the interview.
what are they supposed to start in? Milwaukee.
So that would be, yeah, I'll put it online.
More saucy than I ever been. Niggas saying I'm the truth, these bitches say I'm heaven sent. I'm just trying to get it all, every dollar, every cent. Ain't no nigga put me on, knowing I'ma represent. Fuck it.
I'll make sure like it's not like
Way too much sauce to not be getting president. Left the murder scene, man, chasing money ever since.
Whatever works best.
Boy, you just way too much. Shit, I'm in club fight. Might hit G5. Shades on. I don't see guys. Shorty say, make me run to a ass high. She got a fan club. I'm talking beehive. Been saucy all my life. Now they see the glory. I'm just trying to make it like the ones before me. Ain't really have nothing, that's a different story. You should see us popping bottles while we
What is she talking about?
I could do whatever cause I'm saucy. Riding on this foreign cause I'm saucy. She gon' give it to me cause I'm
30
saucy.
seconds.
Alright, when it comes to like interviews and everything, like LV,
Flashing on these haters cause I'm saucy.
you know, she's an artist.
If I never took a chance, it would've cost me.
Always cheating. It's a doctor with a PhD in the California ID, like everything. And just come on here and
You don't
drop
tell
down.
anybody from that?
So I can definitely, I'll put you in contact with her. Like, because that's who gave me, if you want to be real, like, of course, LV gave me my start too, but Sim was like my first interview in the city. Like, that was like the first person, like, as soon as I touched down in the city and I really wanted to get out, hey, come do your interview. Cool. And then I met them. So, yeah, bro. It get thick over here. And we're back, everybody. Welcome back to Free World Radio. I got my boy Nate Dogg with me, you heard me. So, you got your own podcast too. You know what, man? I told y'all this man is a man of many sauces. So go ahead and talk about your podcast for me.
So if you're like me, you're a person that can't sit still. So it's something like I wanted to do something different, and I wanted to always have my own talk show. And I always like talking to people. I'm always the type of person to do my research. So before I interview anybody, I do my research, and then I bring you on. So a lot of people like interview me. I'm like, well, I gotta literally kind of stalk you for a little while before I even get you on the show. But yeah, I started a podcast about 2 years ago. We have 536 subscribers on YouTube.
Nice.
We just dropped a lot of content. Right now, I've been shying away from artists. I've been doing a lot more women. I've been doing this segment called "What Are Women Really Thinking?" Because mine is what are we really thinking? So now I'm just asking women around different questions about why are women unstable creatures, things of that nature. And I just have fun. We recently just got a studio created, so we definitely gonna be doing a lot more volume, and we're gonna have a lot more guests. We're trying to get him on the show, so eventually we'll get him on the show, and we'll kind of be flipping jobs at that point. So
you know what? It wouldn't. I love when people say that, like, I'm gonna interview you. Yes, please do. Yes, I love being the person that's not asking questions. Sometimes it's just so rewarding. Like, I love telling my story. It's always fun. So you say you started 2 years ago. What actually? So, of course, you wanted to just talk about stuff, but what made you go from artist to the new viewpoint of what you're doing now? Like, was it to capture a new audience, or was it just because you just felt the change?
I just wanted to change because I had graduated from college, and then I was like, I wanted to do something, but I don't want to work for the rest of my life. So that was something that I can, you can eventually monetize, and you can make money pretty quickly. You just got to know what you're doing. And it just, I love it. It's not something that I'll be, I gotta go do this. Mm-hmm. It's something that I want to do. I like the late nights, early mornings vibes of it, and just being in that and indulging in that.
Bro, a lot of people do not understand that late night, early morning mentality. Getting off work at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to wake up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning to do it all over again for probably 6 days, and on that 7th day, you really don't even get the rest. You still work. You got to do some kind of computer work, or you got to do something else. So respect to you definitely for having that kind of mentality and everything, especially at the age of 23. Because when I was 23, I mean, the army had a hold of me, but nah, I wasn't trying to hear none of that. Like, what you mean? Nah, I'm trying to relax a little bit. Shoot. All right, so since you're into all these shows and everything, I gotta ask you a question.
All right, go ahead.
Who is your favorite underground artist as of right now?
I love all my artists, but they know that I have artists that I've worked with closely, and I love. So I'm gonna give y'all 3 because I don't want to single out anybody.
There we go.
But we're just gonna shout out. We're gonna shout out everybody from SOB. If you perform that SOB, you know I love y'all. But you know my top 3 is Pharaoh, BTG Murder, and ABC Smoke. Shout out to Pharaoh the Great. He just dropped the album Liar, Love Isn't All Real. And shout out to ABC Smoke. He just dropped a tape called Forever Working. So y'all go tap in with those. Great artists. They just don't get the recognition because, you know, the city is how it is. But I have a question for you.
Hold on, he literally.
Oh, shout out to Pharaoh.
That man literally.
He must have heard me talk about
that
him.
man, he spoke. You don't mind, dude.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, that man spoke you into existence, bro. Make sure you follow me, because that's some divine right there. That's crazy. Make sure you follow me.
So yeah, man, y'all tap in with them 3 artists. Those are my main 3 artists that I work with a little bit closely. But I love all my SOB artists. Don't get it twisted. They know that I work hand in hand with all of them. But right now, those are the main guys that been working on some stuff. Shout out to B-Raw the GOAT as well. That's another guy that I work with closely. But yeah, man, those are my underground artists. I love the Orlando culture. It's just, you know, sometimes you gotta be on your own.
Yeah, you gotta. I tell everybody, Orlando it's not really a Shark Tank, but it's definitely an ocean. It's its own ocean. Like, everybody can say what they want, but at the end of the day, the Orlando scene is not dead. Like, the Orlando scene is quite popping. You just gotta know the right people, or you gotta be in the right favor, or your shit just really gotta be fire, and that's just keeping it 1,000. Your shit fire, you gonna stay booked, and that's just that. But you know, with a lot of upcoming artists, I will say it is harder to get into those spots because a lot of these people been like in the game a minute, so it ain't no rip rap. They already know what it is.
But if the music ain't good, it ain't good. I'm just keeping it.
Man,
if the music ain't good, it ain't.
You
good.
see that right there? It say the friendliest DJ in the O, and I refuse to tell. It ain't that I refuse to tell some people that they music not it. I just try to redirect them. You know what I mean?
I mean, but the thing is, one thing that I can say about that is, you know, that the fact is, it's like you can redirect them, but you also got to give them the harsh reality because we could tell them their music is good and all that, and then they go into another city or state and they be playing their music. Well, I got the Orlando in a chokehold, and they really don't.
But you know what though? Okay. With that being said though, don't people do that anyway?
Of course, because they don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But if you come to Nate's DM and you send me something, I'm gonna tell you work on your craft.
So if y'all need an honest review, y'all know who to go to.
Yeah, I don't, cause I don't want you to get your feelings hurt by somebody else who doesn't really care about you. If you come and ask me for your opinion, I'm gonna tell you. I told my own cousin his music sucked.
You know,
Just gotta keep it honest.
Like if we close, and I really care about you, I'd be like, hey, bro, this ain't it. Or you might need to go back and tweak it a little bit. Like take this part out. Like definitely take this part out for me. And, you know, try to get. But I mean, if you constantly just putting out ass content, ain't no help with you, bro. Because you ain't gonna. Because I know you done heard it. You done heard the critics. You done heard the feedback. It's just like when people tell me sometimes I suck at DJ, and I be like, mm-hmm. 2 events later, oh man, this guy's great, and it's just like,
You gotta stay my tone.
Yeah, like
you gotta stay my tone.
People gonna talk regardless. I mean, and then I've also realized that your music might not just be great here. You might just need to change your marketing plan.
That's what I always tell people.
You know,
that's what I always tell people.
Because somebody don't listen.
The B-Raws, all the artists that actually, you know, do certain stuff, they don't fit in this market. So it's like they gotta go somewhere where their music gonna be heard, because they come in here trying to force their music, it's just gonna get turned down every time.
You heard of Jacko Suave?
No, I haven't.
Bruh, you definitely should. If you go, when you have time, look on Instagram. So, I looked at his marketing and we talked about it a little bit. When I say numbers, that's what I be talking about. Cause like don't get me wrong, everybody has the perfect rollout plan. But as an independent artist, when your rollout is over 5,000 likes, subscriptions, streams, bought albums, bought songs, you doing something a little right. I can.
If they buying it, you definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can clap you up for that because at the end of the day, that's what's the word? That's the proof is in the pudding. There we go. The proof is in the pudding.
Definitely.
All right. So before we get out of here and I let you get your shout outs, you said you had a question for me. Go ahead and lay your question down.
So somebody who I talk with a lot, and they seen that I was finna interview here. They were saying that Free World Radio is not tapped into the culture. So what you gotta say to that?
As far as what culture?
Everybody, everything, like getting more people in your chair, stuff like that.
So the people that know me, kind of like. The people that know me or know of me know what I do, and I definitely don't try to broadcast what I do.
Definitely.
Because at the end of the day, why would I tell people that I'm helping everybody and everybody sees it? Now, of course, there are some people that don't believe in what I do or how I do stuff, and I can't discredit them because everybody does stuff the wrong way. But at the end of the day, too, I'm going to always do what I do first. And everybody in the city knows since I've been in the city, what has Red Tables done? He put on for the artists. He put on for people. It's people that I don't even know that I'd be like, oh, I got you, bro. Bro, how you, because so-and-so know you. And they vouch for you. It's people that I've literally given the shirt off my back to. Like, let's stay in my house. Everything else. I don't have a need to prove to people that I'm for the culture because the people that do know me going to speak volumes. And it's not like just, oh, so Joe Smo from down the way. Nah, it's big people. And I don't have to name the big people, like, to be like, oh, this, that, and another. Like, because at the end of the day, when my name gets spoken in rooms, of course there's people that's going to be like, boo that band. But you know what? With those boos, it's someone else in that band going, hey, but that man did this for me, and he didn't even have to. He put me on when nobody else did. Like, I remember when I couldn't even get a show and he let me in the show. Like, it's stuff like that. And that's the kind of stuff that gets me going. When I get DMs from people that be like, oh man, you did this, like I can't believe it, bro. Like I need to pay you back. Why?
I get a lot of flack for that.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like a wise man told me, if you continuously do good for people without expecting a reward back, bro, it's always gonna come back tenfold. And I do it, me personally, I help people just because, man, that's something that just makes my heart warm, bro. Like, there's people out here that blood, sweat, and tears into their music. Like, literally be in this bitch every fucking day. Like, you can see it in their bones. Like, I go to school with people that literally go be in the studio all night, come to class, and just be like, still trying to get their education, bro. And, man, I just can't get in these shows, man. I don't have the bread. Come on. You want a real show? You really sure about this? Come on, I got you a slot. You for real? Just need you to promote. These people.
That's all I be asking.
You know, man.
Same way.
Bro, you got like 200-300 people on Instagram. That's cool. Word of mouth. You talk to people every day wherever you at. Tell them you go to show. Start building, like, bro, like it's.
And that's exactly what SOB is. It's basically you do your own promo, and you good. You ain't gotta pay me nothing.
Bro, the free world has been established to help people that can't help themselves. Like, bro, it was times that I couldn't help myself, and somebody literally just said, "I got you."
Definitely.
And there's people that I cannot name to this day because they never gave me a name. They just helped me out. Like, so to answer your question simply, for the people that say I'm not for the culture, that's fine. Because there are people that know I am, and there's people that know what I actually do. And the people that do, and the people that say I'm not for the culture, invite them, tell them to come talk to me. Well, 9 times out of 10, the same people that don't like me for some reason is because I probably said no or I just didn't do something their way. That
That's what I
one
mean.
person that don't like me though, I probably deserved it. There's always that one person that you deserve.
Definitely.
But other than that, man, it is what it is. I ain't here to impress nobody.
We all ain't, cause I ain't either. Everybody already know that.
And well, I'm the friendliest DJ in the whole, bro. Like, it is what it is. Like, ooh. But all right, let's get these shout outs. Who you want to shout out before we get out of here?
First, I want to shout out God, man, the man upstairs, man.
There we go.
He always gonna bless me. He been blessing me this whole year. This been a learning stage for me.
Oh man. Oh man.
I've been learning a lot. So shout out to God. I want to thank my family, my mom and my brothers and my stepdad, my dad, all of them for helping me throughout this process because they always help me with the pod, things of that nature. I want to give a special shout out to Gabby. She know who she is. She been helping me out a lot. Just my support team, Dior Beats, all my artists from SOB, shout out to them. Shout out to my other people that I'm not gonna name, but they know who they are. Shout out to DJ Red Tables for bringing me to the platform because, you know, it's always that connection you need. But yeah, just shout out to everybody who I didn't name. Shout out to the No Fault team. Shout out to everybody. If you know me, you know, and you've been supporting me this whole year, shout out to y'all. January 27th, we will be live in effect SOB Part 3, Ladies Invasion. So y'all tap in with me. Like, comment, subscribe on my podcast, What We're All Thinking. We're coming out with a lot more content, and be sure to see DJ Red Tables on the show. I'm gonna keep telling them that so you can
I'll be
remember.
sure to book my interview. I'll be sure to book my interview.
But yeah, man, thank y'all.
No problem. And with that, we tune up today's episode of Free Roll Radio. This will probably be the last broadcast until the new year. When you catch us, I'm not going to have a Santa hat on. But I wish everybody a Happy New Year, a Merry
Happy New Year,
Christmas,
for real.
and for all y'all, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, Happy, if you don't even celebrate it, Happy Pagan Holiday, whatever you want to call it. Just have a happy
Happy
yeah, happy holidays. And with that, we out. Take me out. Alright. And we gotta get a picture.